Hey man, this thing on? Hey, it's time to wake up, man. It's time for another video. Let's go. What's going on, good people, man? It's your boy JQSTL. For the viewers at home that are unfamiliar with who I am, I don't claim to be perfect. I'm not trying to be better than nobody. The only person I'm trying to be is better than the person I was 24 hours ago. So, man, on my show, on my videos, man, we just focus on self-improvement and just evolution and evolving. You know what I'm saying? To try to function in a higher frequency. What does that mean? That means trying to be a light for people that are going through dark times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just try to be somebody that people can look up to. But most importantly, it's all about being somebody that you can be proud of, somebody that you are comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not comfortable in the skin that you're in, man, it's a whole other story. I don't know what to tell you. But what I can tell you is that there's a way for you to be comfortable with the person you are, and that's by making decisions that you are proud of. So what we try to do on this show is, well, what I try to get you to do is just tap into who you are as a person, discover yourself, find things that you like to do, and help you awaken. That's what it's all about. When you're learning about yourself, that's self-discovery, which is going to help you be the best that you can be. And that's all I'm trying to do, man. I don't want you to try to be like me or try to be like the next person, because I'm not trying to be like nobody but myself. And yeah, man, so yeah, just tap into yourself. Let's get into it. Today's topic is going to be about synchronicity. Does anybody know what synchronicity is? I'm pretty sure some of you do. But for the ones that are unfamiliar with this word, I'm going to break it down for you. So synchronicity is like a divine message from the universe or angelic beings, the higher ups. It can be presented or displayed to you in many different forms. It doesn't always have to be verbally, but it can be verbally. It can be in numeric form. It can be in all kind of forms. You know what I'm saying? Prime example. If you always hear somebody say something, it might be meant for you. Maybe it is meant for you to pay attention to what they're saying. It might be a message for you. Prime example for all of my numerology heads out there, shout out to you. You may see certain numbers all the time, such as 333. You may see 888, which is abundance. You know what I'm saying? 333 means like a change is coming, or it's also a number of completion. That's 3, and 8 is like a abundance of whatever seeds that you've been harvesting. So right now, good people, what I'm trying to get y'all to do, I'm trying to get you to harvest good seeds so you can get that positive energy back. Remember, we talked about energy and the law of attraction. I'm trying to get you to use your energy in a positive way so you can have a positive experience of the law of attraction. I want you to have financial gain. Who can use some more money in their pocket? I can always use some more money. I'm trying to get some money right now. You see what I'm saying? And I want you to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Who can use some good karma? I can always use good karma. Who can use just better opportunities? I'm always looking for a better opportunity. And we're not talking about being an opportunist. We're talking about things that are tailored to your lifestyle, something that you are asking for and you have been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure that you're prepared for that the best way that I know how, which is making sure that you are up on your game. You know what I'm saying? And your energy is right, so when an opportunity comes to you, you'll be able to hop into it and you won't have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hold up. So anyways, synchronicity, man, can be sent to you in many different ways. And think about in sync. When you are paying attention to synchronicity and you are catching the messages, that means that you are in sync or aligned with the great divine. You are in sync with the universe, and that's a great position that you want to be in, because if you are in sync with the universe, you will know how to react, or you will also know what things that you need to do moving forward. Like, prime example, if you pay attention to your horoscope, that can help you get in sync with the universe or get in sync with yourself. Because your horoscope, which is based off of astrology, I'll speak up on behalf of astrology. I'll say that I have like friends of all different kinds of zodiac signs, and I'm an observer. You know what I'm saying? So I just analyze everything that's going on around me, and I see people that I work with, even back in St. Louis, even now. You know what I'm saying? When I just meet people, it's crazy how usually I see like people of similar signs. Like in my old job, I seen like a lot of Aries and Pisces working together to get along, you know what I'm saying? And that relationship is cool because, you know, Aries, they real cool, you know what I'm saying? But they be turned up. So they usually have like a water sign around them, and that keeps them calm. So it's like somebody for them to vent to, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, you know, sometimes Pisces, Cancers, or Scorpios, water signs, they need somebody to vent to as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that relationship, think of it like a flame, it's a big fire. When that fire gets too big, the water comes and puts it out, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like settles it down. But if they're dealing with more fire, another fire sign, it can get inflamed. And if they're dealing with like an air sign, it's just adding wind to that fire, you know what I'm saying? So that's just an example of how that relationship works. And yeah, man, so you just take that apart to your life. And that's some things that I learned from being in sync with the universe. All of this information, this wisdom comes from being in sync with the universe. If you're watching this video, you are probably already in sync with the universe. If not, you will be by the time this video is over. Now, these are all, synchronicity is all about signs, like I said. So you need to pay attention to the signs, because if you don't, you may miss a very important message. That message can be good or bad, you know what I'm saying, depending on your level of awareness. That's what it really boils down to. Are you paying attention to what's going on? So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel while we interrupts. So now, this divine message can be presented to you in many different forms. It could be through somebody else talking. You may always hear somebody else saying it. You may hear somebody say something, you may not pay attention to it, and then later on, you may hear somebody else say it, and it may start to slowly get your attention. Because if the universe sends us messages, right, and it's gonna always be sent to you, and it's not gonna go nowhere. It's just gonna keep happening until you wake up and you realize what's going on. So you really have to pay attention and be aware to what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? And anything that's dealing with you or pertaining to you or a close one, anybody that you love. So really pay attention and be alert at all times, man, because the universe is always sending us messages in many different shapes and forms. Right now, I'm investing my energy in trying to help other people raise their frequency or get tuned in themselves to help better their lives, help you better your life. So, you know, so hopefully, like we said, the law of attraction, hopefully that plays out for me and it comes back to me. You know what I'm saying? I can keep on getting and you can keep on getting, and we can keep on growing and flourishing in society. So anyways, man, 888 represents abundance. And it can deal with your finances as well. You may get a promotion at your job, you may get a raise, you may get a new job, you may somebody may send you some money, you know what I'm saying? You never know what it may be. It could be presented to you in many different forms. But if you are not in tune with the great divine, if you are not in tune with the universe, then you unfortunately will not receive this message. So you really have to pay attention to synchronicity, because if things are popping out at you and it's catching your attention for a reason. And that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But it can be a good thing. I'm hoping it's a good thing for you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you watch JQSTL, then you already know that a message is trying to be conveyed to you through the universe, and it's going to probably be presented to you through synchronicity, you know what I'm saying, which is like a repeated pattern. So if you watch my shows, you already know what to expect, so that means that you're going to be prepared for it. So when the time comes, you will prevail and you won't fail, because you're conscious to it, you're aware of it. But if you're the person that didn't like and share and subscribe to my page, then you're not paying attention out here. You might be unaware, so you may, which, you know what I'm saying, you may be unaware, unconscious to the things that's going on around you, so you're not catching the message that is trying to be conveyed to you. So with that being said, you may not receive that opportunity or that positive energy or that thing that you manifested. When we talked about manifestations, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not paying attention to it, you may miss out on the opportunity. So really just pay attention to what's going on around you, and just make sure that you or just in tune, man. Be in tune with yourself. And I'm not talking about being an opportunist. That's two different things. An opportunist is somebody that's going out the way trying to do any and everything. No, I'm talking about something that you manifested, something that you asked for and it's coming towards you. You need to go and get that. You need to be in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. That's for you. This is what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely pay attention to those signs. But yeah, man, if you're the person that's not watching JQSTL because you didn't subscribe to my channel, then you're going to miss that, unfortunately. But if you have a friend that's good enough, like the people that's watching this, because you know what I'm saying, all I rock with is good people. And I know good people, we're going to look out. So they're going to tell you, like, hey, man, you need to get hip. You need to check out JQSTL, man, you be talking. You know what I'm saying? So you may get on here to get that message. And make sure that you thank your boy. And make sure you get him on something. Make sure you get her on something. You know what I'm saying? You keep this thing growing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So that concludes my video for Synchronicity. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, staying tuned, and keep watching these videos. Thank you for telling a friend. Thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for looking forward to more videos. And we're going to keep on rocking and we're going to keep on building. Man, if nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you. And I'm happy for you. And you're doing great. And you're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? For all of those, all of y'all that's going through it, you're going to be okay. Just keep on pushing and just think on a higher level and try to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Just try. You never know. It might just work. And ask the universe, man. Talk to the universe about it. And whatever you need, just ask for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great one. I love you. Peace and light, good people.